Okay, there we go. Let's see here if everything's good. Oh, look at that. Alright. Everything looks great. Do do do. Alright. No. Alright. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Almost done with this. Do 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 do. I'm still fixing some stuff, so give me a sec. YouTube's a little bit buggy right now. I just want to see if everything also works. Hold on. Okay, seems like we're almost good. Alright. Let's actually turn the music down a little bit. Yeah, that's good. And then let's start over. I really like this song. Yes. And as you can see, I'm pretty busy. Okay. Alright. Checking. Alright, I think it should be great. Great. It should be awesome. How do I... Oh, this tier list one. Oh, man. Alright, yeah, sorry for all the ads. It's just gonna happen. Alright. Alright. Hey everybody, Haydog here, and welcome to another tier list, but today I'm gonna do it live, because why the fuck not? And I'm gonna do it on 90s and 2000s childhood nostalgia, which is a ton of these cool things that I think almost everyone in their childhood had at least one of these things. I love them, and I love, I don't know. I mean, I was born in early 2000s, so in the 90s I really never really had a lot of 90s stuff. So yeah, so this time I did, but most of it was early 2000s, and yeah. So, yeah, I guess I'll just get started right now. This thing. What is that? Is that blue? I've heard of this thing, but I don't think I've ever have it. I don't think I've ever had it. Now, Mr. Potato Head I've had. I'm gonna say for Mr. Potato Head, honestly, I would say it's fine. I wouldn't say it's like really enjoyable. Like if there was something else, then I probably would play with it. But Mr. Potato Head wasn't really like a favorite for me. Oh, Hungry Hungry Hippos. Holy crap. I used to play this all the time with my family. I'm gonna say I really like this one just because it really bonded well with my family members, and I just had a great time with it. Oh my god, Play-Doh, dude, I don't care. Putting that all the way up to love. Dude, I used to love Play-Doh. The one thing that I hated, that I wish they just would fucking just get, is like it would dry up so fast. The thing, it just dry up, and then you're like, oh great, now I can't use it. Legos, oh yeah, you know. I have so many. I still have Legos. I want to buy more, but I am poor, and sometimes that's not really a financially good thing. And a lot of Legos now are like $300 usually, and it's not cool. So I would love to buy some Legos, but most of the Legos I ever want are $1,000. And yeah, so I wish I could do that. Pokemon cards. Now, I'm gonna say this right now. I was a huge fan of Pokemon. I was not a huge fan of the cards. I do have Pokemon cards right now, and I definitely do have them right now, but I was just never super into them. I understand why now, but when I was a kid, I just never understood why people were so into these cards and why they were so expensive sometimes. So I'm gonna say it's fine. I wouldn't say it's something enjoyable, because it's just, for me, I like collecting cards, but again, you know, this is my opinion. I just don't see the appeal too much. I get it. It's like Legos, but with Legos, it's kind of like each Lego set is different. So that's my thing. Oh, this game. I totally forgot the name. You just put them in the peg holes and then they do some stuff. I would, honestly, I didn't care for this one. I thought it was fun, but I also was scared. Like, I was totally scared it was just gonna like explode, or like, yeah, which it did, and I would get freaked out. So yeah. Slinkies. Alright, I've played with my fair share of Slinkies. Tons of Slinkies, actually. I don't hate them, but every single freaking time I played, I swear, they would always get tangled. They all got tangled. I had like 6 Slinkies, and they all got tangled within the first couple of days I was playing. I wasn't even playing with them rough. You know, I was throwing them down the stairs as usual, as you're supposed to do, as a, you know, thing what you do with Slinkies. And they would just get tangled. And I was like, what the hell? So I just hated them. I don't know. They were just, I loved them and I hated them. They're like an ex, you know? I just never found the huge appeal to them. The ball and ring. So you put the little ring on your foot, and then it's kind of like a hop. So every time you swing it around, you hop with the other foot. I did play a little bit of this. I wasn't super a huge fan of it. I thought it was like, it was fine. It just kind of was one of those toys you played with it a couple times and then you never played with it again. I need some water. Okay. Furbies. I actually never had a Furby. I think that it was just, I saw them kind of creepy and I just never really wanted to try to play with them, so I actually never had a furry. Furry. I've never had a furry. It's a fact right there. Don't look at me. Game Boy. Is it on here? I'm trying to look. I don't think it's on here. There's a DS. No, okay. So I had the Game Boy Advanced. Oh wait, no, it's right here. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, never played. I never played the Game Boy. Just too young to have it. Moon shoes, I saw these. I've never had them, but they look fun. All right, Game Boy Advance. I'm gonna put it. I loved it. I don't care. I know people are gonna be like, what? It's my opinion, so shut up. I used to play this. I used to play Kirby's. What was it, Nightmare Before Dreamland? I think it was. And I played the hell out of that game. I used to play it over and over again, and it was funny because my brother, he beat the game. So I came into the game, it was like basically beaten already, and I was just playing random levels because I was a kid and I didn't understand what like going forward in a level, like it had to push me forward in a level so I could understand. You know, in the game you open up the world and then you have to go to it. Like you have to physically go to the door to open up the next world. I didn't know how that works, so I was just opening up random doors, playing random levels, but I still had fun, so yeah. Was this, is this a Tomodachi? Never had these, or like the egg thing, anyway, I don't know what they're called, but never actually had these. Always wanted one, but I had a dog, so I kind of was like, I don't really need a digital dog too. Etch a Sketch, I like these ones. I would say I have something sometimes enjoy. There was an extra sketch, I can't say it. There's those things in one of our dentist office, and I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit, just sorry. I know you guys probably love it, but oops, there we go. But I had one where it was at the dentist's office, and I loved it. It was super fun, and it was super stupidly enjoyable. But that's where I only played it. I don't think I've ever had it in like any school or anything, any other public place where this thing was just around. It was just in that one dentist area. Whenever my mom would go and get her teeth done, I would be just sitting in a chair sketching out circles and squares and drawing whatever the crap I was drawing, and it was just so fun. I actually don't know what this is. It's like a little thing. I don't know what that is. Okay, so is this like Bop It, or because I know there's a ton of Bop Its out there. I had the white one. Okay, well, I guess this is just Bop It. So Bop It, I did play a lot of Bop It. I wasn't super keen on it. Like, I liked it, but I wasn't like, oh wow, I love Bop It. I would say it's fine. One of those things you play, and you're just like, oh, this is a cool toy for a moment, and then you're done. I don't think I've had these ones. The paw, what is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, so this is a bear. I know this bear. I don't. I'm trying to think. I remember playing with this bear, but I don't think I actually played with it. So yeah. Now, what's actually funny about this is we had one of these, like, microwavable, toy kind of things. But mine was, like, fake. It was 100% fake, so I wasn't, like, actually making, cookies or, cupcakes or whatever. So mine was fake, but it kind of is similar to this one. So I'm just gonna put it up there. I didn't. I think I think it was fine. I didn't really have like a whole issue on it. It just kind of was like, yeah, plastic. Put shit your fucking food in there, and then you're like, oh, it's done. Is this Digimon? Yeah, never played Digimon. What is this one? Oh my god, Blue Eyes White Dragon, right? Is that Digimon? That's not Digimon. That's... Oh my god, I'm starting to forget. I don't know my animes, dude. Oh my god, I don't. Yeah. Alright, so... Punching Guy, Man... Game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this one was, but I liked it a little bit. Kind of hated how the controls were, but I would say it's fine. It wasn't that awesome. Is Frank? Don't know what that is. Oh my god, scooters. Holy shit, I gotta tell you a story. So, when I was little, I hated riding a bike. And because I just, it was super, for me, it was like unwieldy, and I would fall a lot, so I hated riding a bike. So I opted to ride my scooter instead of my bike. Well, my friends were riding bikes. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just ride with you guys. And they were like, okay. And then we rode, and I was going as fast as I possibly could, like, aerodynamic. I gotta crouch. I gotta like, just put my feet on the ground and, push myself as fast as I could. It didn't work. I was tired, and they were like, yeah, you were pretty slow. And I was like, great, thanks guys, fuck you. So that was the first time I tried being like, alright, I guess I'll ride a bike. And then I rode a bike, and it took me like a week to figure out. And my dad helped me. And I rode a bike for a couple months, and then I stopped. And then I stopped riding my scooter too. And then we got cars. So really, scooter was like my big transportation when I was young. So I gotta say I loved it, even though I really hated it when it hit my feet. That was the worst. Oh, these things, I don't even know what they're called. Oh my god, aren't they called... They're not like... Are they wheelies? No, they're not wheelies. They're like board with wheels. Yeah. So like, oh my god, I remember I loved these ones. I would always just put my stomach there and just woo, and just crawl. It was so fun. I really like these. What is this? Oh, is this like the fish game? I completely... Fish. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever played this one. I've seen it, but I've never played it. So these are iPods. I've actually used it once. And my brother had one, and he let me use it for a couple hours. It was fun, but I gotta say, it was you know, not my songs and not my playlist. And sure, I did listen to his music, which was pretty basic at the time, early 2000s. I would say I didn't really care for it. I just never really did. Oh, these rubber bands. Oh my god. Hold on. I used to wear these like, and I would feel so cool for like 10 minutes, and then I would be like, man, it's really itchy on my wrist. I don't know why, but and it was really annoying because I have kind of ADHD, and like once I have something, I get this feeling when I have something on my skin, like a hat or a watch or a bracelet. I wear them, and then I'm fine for like the first couple minutes, and then I'm like, I just gotta touch this thing. Like, I just gotta play with it like a fidget spinner. And so I just take it off and I just like stretch it and, you know, do all that stuff. So it's like I just kind of play with it instead of wear it. Usually I just take it off. So I would say I just didn't really care for them. I just saw them as like a fidget toy. A flip. Oh, is this a... Oh, it's one of those ones. I don't think I've ever had... I've had a flip phone for like a month. And then it was my brother's old phone, and then he just lended it to me because he didn't need it, and I didn't know how to work it. Yeah, I was a stupid little kid, and I had it for like a month, and I don't know really what happened to it. I think my mom just threw it away one day, and I kind of just forgot about it. So yeah, but never really had it. PlayStation, never had. PlayStation 2, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever played on the PlayStation 2. Xbox, I did play on this one. I 100% remember it, and I really liked it. It was my brother's, of course. And he would play, you know, Fallout, GTA 5, and, you know, all of those types of games. And I would literally just watch him play. Like, he was my first, you could say, YouTuber, content creator. Because he literally just played video games, and I would just, you know, be right behind him, you know, on the couch, and just watch him. My parents didn't really care. I don't understand why, but I guess that's okay. They didn't really, it wasn't huge. Like, yeah, there was guys dying, but whatever. I didn't really care. Oh my god, these things. I totally forgot what they were called. I once made a gun out of it. Like a real functioning gun. It was a gun, but like, I made it out of those things, but it was like a Nerf gun. Not an actual gun, no, just a Nerf gun. And it would be so cool because it was like, oh, this cool, like, you know, rifle type of gun, and it would fire so terrible. It was like, it would fire like 5 feet and then it would just drop, and I was like, great. Yeah. So I loved them, and I used to, yeah, I'm gonna say I really like these ones. Not as much as Lego was way better than these. But still really cool. I had the Mario versions of these. I don't know if anyone remembers, but there were Mario versions. Like, I think it was Mario Kart versions, where you would build a track and then you would literally take control of Mario. You would Mario Kart with a remote control. It was really fun. Oh yeah, I guess I loved it. The only thing was, it wasn't mine. It was my grandma's. We gifted it to her because, you know, it was just, she was getting to that age where sometimes she just couldn't go outside and she wanted to exercise. So we just were like, hey, this thing can do that. And also, it's another game console for the boys, you know? So, or when they said the boys, they really meant me. So yeah, I played a lot of Wii, and I had, like, you know, Mario Bros. And Mario Party and oh, what was the other one? There was one that was like Disney themed. I totally forgot what it was called, but yeah. Never had this Xbox. I've never had this. This, of course, goes up in here. If you know me, I have a GameCube, or I had a GameCube. And I used to play that shit like every single day. It was the best. Mario Party 4, Mario Kart Double Dash, Mario... Was it Mario Strikers? I think it was that. Mario Sluggers or Mario Strikers. It was either one of those. Pikmin 2. There were all these like SNES games that I played on it. There was like the 30-in-1, you know, NES games. I played those a ton. I had like Pac-Man World. I played it a lot. I just so much. It was kind of ridiculous. Oh, Mario Sunshine, that's another one. But yeah, that was my baby. Loved it. I don't know what that is. DS. So I didn't actually have a DS. My friend had a DS. I don't remember. I know the only thing he played. I don't know if he played any other games, but I remember he played Mario 64 on the DS. For some reason, I had Mario Bros, like Mario Bros DS version, but I had a 3DS, and we had this box filled with video games, and I guess my brother bought it, but didn't really pay attention, and I guess he thought it was a GameCube game, maybe? I don't know, but we just had it. I don't know if it was like someone or like a neighbor or anything, but I had a game, but I didn't have the system, so I don't know where that game came from. Probably from like a neighbor, but yeah, I've never actually had a 3DS. N64, nope, never had it. I know, sad. Hold on. CD player. I think we had these, but I never used it. I know my brother used it, but I don't think I've ever had these. I remember having these. This one was fine. I didn't really see so much joy. I like the colors and I like to touch it, but that was it. Oh yeah, we had one of these. This was enjoyable. The ball with the electricity. That was really fun. What is that? Oh, it's the thing you slap on your wrist. Okay, those were really fun. Actually, those were enjoyable. I know I just said really fun, but I only had like a few of those, and I don't even know where I got them from. I know I got them from school, but I just don't remember when. It was such a long time ago. Oh, I don't know what that is. Like beads. I Spy. Oh yeah, we're putting that. I really liked it. I used to play a lot with my grandma, and we were like, oh, where's this? Where's that? And it was really fun. And do I still have the book? I might not, but I remember we had a whole ass book on this. And I think I remember there was a game I did on I Spy. I think it was like the haunted house, I think. It was really fun. Cartoon Network, just in general, yeah, just loved it. You probably know why, but just loved the cartoon shows and stuff. I don't know what. Oh, is this? Oh, Disney. Disney, honestly, I enjoyed it. The Disney Channel back then, I was like, it's fine. I didn't really see much appeal to it. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was like the best, but I just thought it was fine. Nickelodeon, I gotta give it up there too. I love, because again, it gave me SpongeBob and all these other shows. So again, I have to. PBS, that's an interesting one. So I watched PBS a lot. I watched, Clifford, Wild Kratts, the Cat Show, the Backyardigans. I watched a lot of those shows. I'm trying to think. Did I watch them more than these two? I might have to. I'm gonna put it in really because it's not like Disney is kind of. I was like, kind of. This was like I loved it, watched it all the time. This was like I watched it sometimes, but I still loved it. What is this? Oh, those books. I never actually read these books, but we had them in elementary school. I never read them. Those gummy candy. I don't know those ones. Is this a Baby Bottle Pop? I think it is. Right? Yeah. Baby Bottle Pop. I think I've had it once or twice, and I didn't really care for it. What is this? Oh, it's a book fair. Oh my god. I was like, what's with all the books? And I was like, oh, book fair. Dude, I loved the book fair in elementary school. Because, oh my god, they had all of this cool stuff. I couldn't afford it, but I didn't bring money. I forgot sometimes. And I forgot to tell my mom. And I used to, oh my god, I used to go to a book fair, and there would be people who were like, oh yeah, we got this book. And I was be like, son of a... And I was like, god damn it, if I only have just brought money. But they were so fun. But then middle school had like none, so they're enjoyable. Oh, the Teeth Shark game. I would say like really sometimes enjoyable. I got scared of it though. I was really scared as a kid with that one. I don't really know why, but yeah. We never had. Is this supposed to be like, oh, movie class day? Is that what it's supposed to be? Because we never had like this. Everyone had the smart boards in early 2000s, so I never really had that experience. But we did have like, oh yeah, movie day, just, relax and watch a movie. Pinball, I did play. I didn't really care for it. I thought it was annoying. What is this? Oh, are these like it's not the parachute, is it? I don't think so. It's not even on here. This is I know these. Oh, no, it's for, you put these on for the jersey, right? I think so. For a flag football, right? I would say I kind of hated these because I just hated wearing something on my clothes and then just be like, I hate it when I don't think I've ever had these. Skittles, I've definitely had Skittles. And I would say it's fine. Skittles are fine. What is this? Is that glue? I've never had that. It was like... Is that supposed to be... What is that? Jeans with wet... Oh, I hate that. When your jeans get wet, but only on the bottom of your shoes. Oh my god. I hated that so much. Ooh, these star things you would put up on your roof. Or, your roof. Your walls, too. I like these. These were very enjoyable. I had a lot of them. I've never had this type of computer. We did have a computer, but we had more of like an office computer instead of like a fun computer. Flintstone gummies. Nah, never had those. I don't think I've had this bear. Heelys I've never had, but I thought they were kind of scary because I always thought if you stopped, you would just fall on your face. And I think that is true. What is this? Is this... Oh, Blockbuster. I have never really been to a Blockbuster. Was super duper... I've seen these, but I don't think I've ever had them. Oh, this is the Pokemon thing. Yeah, no, I never had that. Bagel Bites. I've had Bagel Bites. Bagel Bites, I would say it's fine. It wasn't the best thing in the world, but it was okay. School lunch, hated. Hated school lunch. Hated school lunch so much that I actually did cry when I got it one time. Because it was a bad one. Oh, but these. Oh my god, what were they called? Cheese sticks, right? Dude, the cheese sticks. Yeah, I really like them. I wouldn't say I love them, but I really liked them. Cool math games. Oh yeah. Every time I was on the computer, I was on cool math games. If you don't know what cool math games are, you gotta just... are they even around anymore? I don't even know. They're so good. It's so good. I don't think I've had this. I've had these paper plates before. Honestly, I didn't really care for them. I never really had a huge thing with them. Super Soakers, water. I did have some of them. I gotta say, I wasn't a huge fan of water. I don't know. I mean, but it was fun. I'm trying to see. I would say it's fine. I know. I just never really had the best time with these because they were just so annoying for me. Ice Pops. Oh my god, yeah. Love them. These are goddamn... Oh my god, there's a freaking lawnmower outside. Alright, whatever. Love them. I love the purple one was my favorite. Oh yeah, is this Beyblade? Hell yeah, I really like this one. That was a good one. I collected like 2 of them, and yeah, I just let them rip, and then everyone else had Beyblades, and they would let them rip too. And I just remember, like, everyone had, like, 5 or 6, and I had, like, 2, and I felt like a loser, because I was like, no, I want more, and most of the time, mine would just break, so it sucked. What is it, Bug Juice? I don't know what that is. I've never had this. What is that? I can't see. It's like peanut? Is that a peanut? I don't even know what that is. I've never had that. What is this? Is that like doodling? No, wait. I'm gonna assume this is like doodling on your notepad. I'm gonna assume that. Did I doodle? Yes, I doodle all the time. It was enjoyable, you know, not listening to people and just like sketching some shit. I tried to do the S. That was really fun. What is this? Oh, it's the fortune telling thingy. I had one, but I think the girls had more. I think I think in middle school we took one from the girls. It was literally like, if you haven't seen South Park, there's an episode where the boys steal one from the girls, and they're like, oh, it's like the power to the universe. And but we literally did that. I don't think we took it. I think someone took it. I don't remember who, but someone took it, and I just remember being like, whoa, it's going to tell my future. And then every time I just opened it, it was like a bad fortune. And I was like, God damn it. It did that like 5 times and I hated it. I would say it's fine, but other than screwing around, it doesn't really do much. Is that a PSP? Never had. Is that a glow stick? That's not a glow stick. That's like a tube. I don't even know what that one is. Hot Wheels, oh my god. I had so many. I love them. I used to have so many in my room that I would literally try to make a track in my room. Like just try to, and then I would always want the car to just zoom, 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 and then do the loop-de-loops and shit. But then sometimes my Hot Wheels would get so damaged from like being twisted and turned, because I was like, oh, then I want to make it like look like this, and then I want to make it a loop-de-loop. So then the plastic literally wore off, and it kind of like broke. Like in the middle, it just cracked, and I was like, oh no. So I literally broke some of those orange bridges, and I was pretty upset. What the hell is this? Get your fucking face out of here. Good lord. Alright. I've never had that. Never had that. What is that? Oh, Goosebumps. Okay. I think I've read one. And I didn't really care for it because I was too little. Oh, these mechanical pencils. So there was a lot of kids who had these mechanical pencils, and I thought they were so cool. And then I got one for myself, and I literally, because I have like ADHD and I'm just super like, oh, look at this cool thing. I was like, oh, look at this cool thing. And all I would do all day is, cycle through the colors. Like, all the ticking noises and God, I didn't. Oh my god, it was so bad that like the teacher had to literally take it from me and be like, hey, you can't. You just, here's a regular pencil. And I was like, aw. She gave it back, but it was just like one of those moments where I said to myself, alright, fine. So it was enjoyable. Oh, the McDonald's toys. I loved McDonald's. I hate it now. As a kid, I always got the Happy Meal and with my toy, and I was so happy. But once I was done with it, I kind of just like left it on the table, and then my mom would just like throw it out, and I just wouldn't even notice. So I had them for like a day or two, and then my mom would just be like, I don't want all this I mean, some of them I did keep and I really liked them, but half of them I just kind of didn't really care. I wonder, do they still do that? Do they still do Happy Meal toys? So I would say, yeah, somewhat enjoyable. Oh, I remember this robot. I never got it because my parents were douchebags, and they were like, we can't, it's like $100. And $100 of me as a kid, I was like, oh, that's like $1 million. They were like, yep. Climbing trees. I kind of climbed trees. Like, I would say whenever I did, it was a small tree because I was like 4'2". I was a very small kid, and I'm still small. I'm 5'3". But trees were always so daunting to me. I never really got over like 3 feet. Like, it really was like I would climb for like 3 feet and then be done. So I would say it's fine, but it wasn't like really great. What is this? It's like, are these the bubbles? No, but like, what is? No, it's kind of like it. Are these bubbles? No, they're like straw. What is this? I don't think I've ever had these. No, I don't think I've ever had it. I've had, okay, so yeah, I've had bubble jug. It was a smaller version, but it was basically like this. It was just a bunch of bubble gum in a tub, and you would just eat. God, and just bubblegum in general, I would say let's just lump this into like bubblegum in general. Let's just say that. I used to chew a lot of bubblegum. It got to the point where my dentist actually were like, hey, your jaws are kind of a little tired, it looks like. And I was like, yeah, I know. And he was like, are you like chewing bubblegum? And I was like, yeah, kind of. Well, that's not good. How much every? Well, it's not bad to chew bubblegum, but you say like, how much? I was like, oh yeah, like every other day. I was like, that's not good. So I kind of stopped chewing bubblegum, and now I chew like mint, you know, for my breath. But at the time, I really was like almost breaking my jaw. And it's actually kind of funny because my grandpa, he was chewing bubblegum, and his jaw got so tired, where the dentist was like, you need to stop chewing so much bubblegum, or just gum in general, or your teeth will literally like your jaw will be super tired and like maybe break. But bubblegum, I would say, I mean, it was fine, but then once it lost its flavor, I hated it and I wanted to spit it out every time. What are these? I don't actually know what this one is. Oof, okay. Alright, final one. Is this oh yeah, I know these pop sticks. I've had those and ring pop. Those were the stick and the ring pop were like my favorite thing to suck on. Put that out of context. But yeah, that was like my favorite candy. I ate a lot of it, and I don't remember, why did I stop? I guess I just stopped when I stopped having candy. I stopped having candy like maybe like 8 or 9 years ago. But yeah, it's kind of like ring pop, but I did have the stick too. So I would say it's fine. I wouldn't say, again, all my candy, I've never really loved candy, but you know, that was kind of what I liked. So yeah, that's my tier list for today. I would say if I had to pick out one that I love the most, like out of all of these, I would say, God, I would say like the best one out of all of these, man, that's a hard one. I think I love my GameCube. Like, out of everything, out of all my childhood, my GameCube was the best. I played so many video games on there that okay, so when I started playing, I think I started playing on the GameCube when I was like 6 or 7 years old, and then I kind of stopped when I was like 19. So yeah, you could see I kind of never grew out of that. And yeah, so comment what you think. What nostalgic items or food or electronics you have when you were young. Comment if you had these ones. I'm kind of curious. And again, this is my opinion, so don't take this too seriously. And I think I'm just gonna end this stream off here. We've been going on for an hour, me yapping, but thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you guys next time.